Yo, it's HeyBroken, and today I'm going to talk about 3 things that will help you improve at Tekken 8. Now, first, I'm going to talk about mentality, because the Tekken fan base at the moment, they are going out of their way to put more and more negativity more than ever. So now you yourself have to do more mental work to not think about the overall state of the game, because every single time you see any news, any channel talking about this game, it is all negative, as if STL isn't one of the most impressive displays of skill level at the moment. And we just watched Joe Crush win at Texas Showdown against Saint. So we have to understand that yes, there are problems with the game, and we cannot let that affect our mentality when trying to improve at the game. Now, the biggest thing that helped me was I saw pretty much a clip from Miss Glam saying that no matter what, she is not affected by what happens on her screen. No matter if she wins or loses, you just are not affected. That actually helped me personally, because I remember, especially in season 1, I used to get so upset about Yoshi's just shenanigans. I used to get so upset with Kuma shenanigans. Panda, same thing. Even though they say Kuma's so much better than Panda, I felt the exact same way. Now, to this day, every single time I see those characters on my screen, I do feel a certain type of way. But as soon as I get past the loading screen, I try to get that Miss Glam mindset, and no matter what happens, it doesn't matter if I get spun on by Yoshi and I get robbed and I just got 60% comboed into an unblockable spin. I do not let that affect me. I just accept what happened and I go to the next round. That may seem simple and that may seem obvious, but trust me, each interaction that you have, it builds up this anger. Each stance 50 that you lose, it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. But if you're not affected by it, just over time, it won't build up and you won't start making more and more bad decisions as the sets go on throughout your rank session. Now, again, that may seem obvious, but trust me, if you actively try to stop letting yourself get so upset throughout each set, it really does help you improve. Because if you start from the same mental state as you did at the beginning, when you're 2 hours in, you will still be able to play true Tekken how you want to play and how to improve. So now the next one is a win is a win. Now, again, we have this say in the community, oh my god, he's a masher. He's this, he's that. Oh my god, he mashes every single... If you watch Denny Moss, he's fucking mashing. He's fucking mashing, man. He's fucking mashing. And now we're getting to a state where, oh my god, he's just backdashing. He's just backdashing over and over. He's not doing anything. No matter what you do, people are going to complain about your playstyle. So you have to accept that and you have to play how you want to play. Don't let people's opinions, don't let people say, oh my god, you play that character, you're so carried, you're so this, you're so that. Don't let these people affect how you yourself want to play the game. Again, if you want to improve, do not let the noise just affect how you yourself want to play the game. This ties in also into the mentality thing. It's all a mentality thing. Everything that you do is a part of your mentality. The option that you chose because you had a certain mentality. He's not going to block this. He's going to block this. If this isn't going to work here, this is going to work here. Everything about this game is mentality, down to your character pick. Do not let people belittle you, talk down on you, just because of how you want to play the game or the characters that you pick. Do not let people ever dictate how you yourself should play a game that you spent your own money on. Now, this is where I draw the line. Do not block people. Do not one and done. I'm here to say it. If you one and done, I see you in a certain light. If you block people to get your rank, I see you in a certain way. Now, those are my things that will affect your mentality. If you care about that, most people that do those things, they don't care. But everything else, do not let people dictate how you yourself want to play the game. Now, the last thing is find your own strengths and weaknesses. Now, when you find your strengths, like myself, I have pretty good reactions on certain moves, and that helps me tremendously in certain matchups. So, like, let's say a Lily player loves to do forward, forward, forward. Now, I have an extremely good return rate on that block percentage. Now, every single time I don't block the forward, forward, forward from Lily, I'm like, nah, I'm good at that. I should be blocking that. And that gives you confidence to do more and more things. If someone does Kings 4-2-1 and you're like, wow, I usually duck and I punish that, you have that confidence built in you that next time I'm going to duck and I'm going to launch that. Again, it ties into the mindset. You know exactly what you're good at. Now, when you mess up those things that you're good at, it's going to leave a sour taste in your mouth. And next time, you are definitely not going to mess that up. And when you have a higher percentage rate on the things that you're good at, it's going to be very beautiful when you get more and more good at the things that you're already good at. Now, for the weaknesses, it takes a lot of time to fix your weaknesses. Like, let's say we'll bring up Kings 4-2-1 again. If you can't duck Kings 4-2-1, you can go in practice mode and just over and over and over practice that one skill. And when you master that skill, you could go on to the next one. Like, let's say you can't react to Brian's Snake Edge, and you just go in practice mode and you practice that over and over and over, and then eventually you get the reaction to it. Because I remember when I first started in Tekken 7 in season 1, I was getting bodied by Brian Snake Edge and his orbital. Such a slow Snake Edge I was getting bodied by, and I was getting 50'd like it was a true 50 just because I did not have that reaction time. Now again, these weaknesses you can identify, and you just practice it over and over and over. And when you master one skill, you go to the next one and go to the next one. If you don't know a character's move list, you go through it over and over and over until you get a hang of it. And then when you go against that character in ranked, you're like, hey, I labbed that move. And then when you go against that character in ranked, you're like, hey, I saw that in the practice mode. I know how to deal with it now. And then you go to the next one and the next one and the next one. And then over time, you build this skill here, this skill there, and something that was a weakness has now turned into a strength. And you just keep refining and refining and refining. Like, let's say a weakness is your combos. You suffer with execution and you just cannot do it. You have to practice that combo over and over and over. And over time, something that used to be extremely difficult is now easier to do more than ever. And then it becomes your bread and butter. And then you start to learn more combos with more characters, like Kazuya's Perfect Electric, something that you could never do. Now all of a sudden you can do his Perfect Electric. And it just keeps building upon itself. So each and every time you build a skill, you go to the next one, and that is how you build your overall skill level. If you beat somebody who's, 2 ranks higher than you, that doesn't mean anything. You are at the rank that you're at, and you have to recognize your strengths and your weaknesses and build upon your own play style and keep progressing more and more at your own pace. Now, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one.